My name is Felix and I studied biomedicine before I came to Warwick.
My name's Neha and before doing this degree I studied biomed at Cardiff University.
I'm Nadine Thomas, I'm a first year medical student. I did biomed before. I kind of just applied, really praying that I get into medicine.
My name is Megan Doxey. Before this I was working in stroke research and MRI. I thought about doing medicine for a long time and I got very lucky coming onto this course because they accept graduates.
I did a geophysics degree 4 years ago, I finished. And in between that and starting university here, I worked as a sewage modeller in a big engineering company.
I was attracted to Warwick because it's a fully graduate course and I thought it would be good to be working with people who have previous experience with undergrads or masters or even PhDs and who also have experience in healthcare.
For me, the reason that I chose to study at Warwick was the anatomy course. I really found it interesting how innovative the methods that they use to teach are. I really like the structure of the course and the way that you essentially cover a lot of everything that you'll need to know for your clinical years in your first year, while still getting patient exposure from a very early stage.
I've really enjoyed doing the MB ChB. It's been super intense, but it's been really interesting learning about everything. It's been a good mix of science, but also getting in contact with patients early on, so it's been really great.
The thing that works well for me here is the repetition. We have so many different ways of learning. So on Fridays we see the placinates, but then on Monday it's more sort of clinical questions and looking at models and trying to figure out what's actually happening and relating what we learn on a Friday to how that applies to wider clinical practice on Monday.
It's very enjoyable. I think if you like a mixture of the clinical skills, the human interaction aspect and also the science and physiology, it's great.
It's very varied, so I like the idea that we get some hands-on time with, some volunteers and some models, so we can actually see how it would work in real life, like what we're actually looking at, and then immediately move into a room with the different specimens where we can see what's really under the surface. We normally separate ourselves into groups of like 2 or 3, although we were already advised to, and it's probably more conducive to what would happen in real life and in terms of working in multidisciplinary teams and things. So we kind of build off each other's knowledge and we get quite a lot of different aspects and different views. It helps teach each other and help each other learn.
We all get along really, really well, so it's always Fridays when we get to be here, always the most fun day. And the group, because we are slightly older as well, we have a lot of diversity. It's always great.